Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got a big show lined up for you, and let's get right on into it. All right, let's pull up the screen here. Ah, yes, Ilus, the mighty Ilus. Ilus has defied the market today, and it was up big. It was probably, of all my stocks, it was up the biggest, and everything else was down. As you know, the Dow Jones was down about, I don't know, like 600 points. At one point, it was more than that. A couple of hundred points on the NASDAQ, which is significant. And a lot of that has to do with Ukraine. It's really getting rough over there. They've been struggling trying to take over Ukraine, obviously, and now they're hitting even harder. It's really terrible. It really is, and it's completely unnecessary. But what are you going to do when you've got one person calling all the shots who's maybe not right in the head? I don't know. I mean, this couldn't be going worse for both sides, but anyway, it's affecting the market big time. So let's find out what's going on with Ilus. All right, as you can see, today it was up almost 10%, and it's pretty important where it's sitting right now. It's sitting at 17 cents, but let's realize where that support and resistance is. Once you get past this 17 cents, and it's got to go a little bit higher, you're not going to see any resistance for about another 3 cents or so. So right here's what we're looking at. And it's kind of bumped its head right on that little bit of resistance at 17. So it needs to get past that. If it does, it'll probably run up here to probably 20. So we'll see how that goes. Like I said, it's sitting right there right now. So I'm going to keep a good close eye on this. Let me tell you what's going on tomorrow. It says Ilus International. They're going to present at the Emerging Growth Conference, which is March 2nd. It said Ilus invites individual and institutional investors as well as advisors to attend in real time, and I will try to watch that. It's a live interactive online event. I don't know if I'll be able to. Usually I can pick it up though on YouTube. Somebody will pop it up there. There's the link. Oh, here we go, an archived webcast. That's right, I do remember they had that. Be available and okay, after the event. And I've watched a bunch of companies on that. It's pretty good. They'll do about 30 minutes and they'll ask them questions and they'll be able to present everything that's going on. And it's always, you know, it's more useful when you actually have the person there. And it'll probably either be JP Backwell or it'll be Nick Link. So we've got that to look forward to tomorrow. Should be pretty interesting. One thing they've done that's really good is they got out in front of this Ukraine thing and explained how it really wasn't going to be impacting them very much, except maybe in a positive manner. And that's strictly in a business format. You know, they're not saying they're glad it happened by any stretch. And the thing I was concerned about is, would it affect their European deal? And they said it would not. They said neither. They said the country this is in is not bordering either Ukraine or Russia, and they are a neutral party, so it shouldn't be an issue. And we're still waiting on them to update their shares, which is annoying me because I don't know the exact number of shares. I've seen a couple of sites that say 1.3 billion. I know the OTC marketplace says 1.2 and they hadn't been updated since November. And they are dealing with GPL, and they have been trading some shares that has about driven Nick Link crazy. And that's one of the reasons why I think the stock pulled all the way down to 11 cents. They think they're out of shares to be able to trade or sell. So, you know, we'll have to kind of watch and see. We're still waiting on uplisting, and they're probably going to do some sort of a spin out, probably with the European deal, if I had to guess, with no reverse split. And I'm just going to quickly finish up these statements that they've made. Preferred and restricted shares are used in acquisitions, which is typical. We know about the water mist technology. There are discussions with Tesla and the Vera drones, which could be huge if they get that $60 million sale, that they're in discussions of a pre-sale, of a pre-order. So anyway, I was just going to do a quick covering of it since I covered it yesterday. There wasn't a ton of news except for the fact that they will be doing the Emerging Growth Conference, which I think is pretty interesting. But a great day in the market for them. One of the few stocks that really did well, up, I mean, 10% significant. So hopefully that'll continue and we'll get this thing back up in the 20s. But, you know, remember, it's an OTC stock. It's a penny stock, so it's dangerous. So keep that in mind.
Message.
All right, and lastly, yesterday I did a translation video for all the Gen Z and the millennials, and I did have some requests for some Gen X translation of today's video. So I thought that'd be pretty easy for me to do since I'm a Gen Xer. So let me go ahead and do that for all you folks in that generation. First of all, this market, especially with Ukraine, is really gnarly. And some of you, and really all of us, have felt like kind of a dweeb over the last month or two. But I think the best thing to do right now is just to chill out, because I think this stock long term, in my opinion, is going to be the bomb diggity.
Yeah, word to your mother.
That's right. So hopefully that helped all the Gen Xers out there understand what's going on. And it was nice to see Ilus defy the market and be up so nicely today. And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Lets me know to continue to cover Ilus. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Won't hurt you. Doesn't cost you anything. Do it. Anyway, we'll see you next time on Mr. Frugal Investor.